I developed a lot of things where I had to go to mental health professionals. I used to be the guy that would look at people and say, wow, I'll never be like that. I will never get that low. I will never make those decisions. And I was that guy.
Anthony Kim, a guy who won 3 PGA Tour events before his 25th birthday. World number 6. Then he vanished. For 12 years, Anthony Kim disappeared from professional golf while rumors swirled about a $10 million insurance policy that paid him to stay away. This is the story of how money, injuries, and darkness destroyed one of golf's brightest stars.
And, you know, mental illness isn't something that people like to talk about.
Yeah.
But, you know, I developed a lot of issues and unfortunately went down the wrong path.
Anthony Ha-Jin Kim was born on the 19th of June, 1985 in Los Angeles, California. He attended La Quinta High School in La Quinta, California before enrolling at the University of Oklahoma. During his 3 years at Oklahoma, Kim set the school record for lowest career scoring average in relation to par. He was part of the winning USA team in the 2005 Walker Cup, already showing the talent that would soon electrify professional golf. Kim earned his PGA Tour card through qualifying school for the 2007 season. His rookie year delivered immediate results. He broke into the top 100 inches, the official world golf rankings, in May 2007 with 4 top 10 finishes. At the 2007 U.S. Open at Oakmont Country Club, Kim shot a final round 67 that earned him a tie for 20th place after starting the day at T57. His 67 was the lowest score for the round and second lowest for the tournament. Only Kim and eventual winner Angel Cabrera recorded subpar scores during that final round. May 2008 marked the arrival of a star. Kim won his first PGA Tour tournament at the Wachovia Championship at Quail Hollow Club, defeating former British Open champion Ben Curtis by 5 shots. Kim's 16 under par 272 total was the lowest score in the tournament's history until 2015. He shot an opening day 70, then rallied for subsequent rounds of 6-7, 6-6, 6-9. He remained several shots clear of Curtis for most of the final round. I knew my life was changing on the 18th green when I was lining that putt up, Kim said after the victory. It was just so special. I'll never forget that feeling. All these emotions were starting to run through, and I realized what I had done, and all the hard work had paid off. The victory earned Kim $1,152,000 and pushed him to a career-high 16th in the world rankings. He was wearing his signature diamond-studded belt buckle reading AK, which had become an essential part of his brand. 2 months later, Kim won his second PGA Tour tournament at the AT&T National, defeating Freddie Jacobson by 2 shots. Kim shot a 5 under 65 inches the 4th round to capture the title. The victory held special meaning because Tiger Woods hosted the tournament. Kim became the first American under 25 to win twice in 1 year on the PGA Tour since Tiger Woods in 2000. This win moved him to 14th in the world rankings. September 2008 brought Anthony Kim's defining moment. At just 23 years old, he was the youngest player on the U.S. Ryder Cup team at Valhalla Golf Club in Kentucky. The Americans were underdogs. Europe had won 3 straight Ryder Cups and arrived with all the momentum. Captain Paul Azinger needed something special. Azinger recalled Kim's attitude vividly. He was our off-the-course team leader, he told Golf.com's Gary Van Sickle. Everybody laughed at AK because he was a street kid, a chip-on-your-shoulder kid. He wanted Sergio all week. I don't think he realized we couldn't just match him up when we got there. He kept saying, I want to play Sergio, Zing, I want to play Sergio. It never worked out until Sunday, and we got lucky. Sunday morning, Kim finally got his wish. Azinger sent him out first against Sergio Garcia, then 28 and already one of Europe's greatest Ryder Cup performers. Kim responded with a performance for the ages. He birdied the first 2 holes, eagled the 7th to go 3 up, and then rolled through the 11th, 12th, and 13th holes to close Garcia out on the 14th, winning 5 and 4. In just 14 holes, Kim produced 5 birdies and an eagle. The victory electrified the U.S. team and the Kentucky crowd. That was one of the classic moments in Ryder Cup history, Azinger said. After he won that match, I gave AK a big hug on the green. The United States went on to win 16.5 to 11.5, their largest margin since 1981 and their first victory since 1999. By April 2009, Kim arrived at Augusta National for his first Masters appearance. He opened with a shaky 75, then delivered a masterpiece in round 2. Playing with Rory McIlroy and Ryo Ishikawa, Kim shot a 7 under 65, setting a Masters record with 11 birdies, surpassing Nick Price's 1986 record of 10. He birdied holes 1, 3, 5 through 8, then again on 12, 13, 14, 15, and 18, draining a 12-footer to seal it. "It feels like a 58 right now," Kim said afterward. "Even though I made a bogey on 9 and a double on 10, I just told myself, stay steady. The putts kept falling, so I just kept walking them in." That round was extraordinary given the conditions. The average score for the day was 74.84, the highest of the week. Only 17 players broke par. Kim finished tied for 20th overall, but his 11 birdie record still stands more than a decade later. Later that year, Kim went 3-1 at the President's Cup, including a 5-3 Sunday win over Robert Allenby. In April 2010, he won his third PGA Tour title at the Shell Houston Open, beating Vaughn Taylor in a playoff. That victory placed him in rare company, one of only 5 players in 30 years to win 3 PGA Tour events before age 25, joining Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, Sergio Garcia, and Adam Scott. A week later, Kim finished third at the Masters, shooting a final round 65 behind Phil Mickelson and Lee Westwood. Yet even then, his body was failing. He had been battling a thumb injury that required surgery in May 2010. He missed months of competition and fell out of contention for the Ryder Cup team. Captain Corey Pavin passed him over for a wildcard pick. Behind the scenes, deeper troubles were forming. Kim had reportedly taken out a disability insurance policy worth between $10 million and $20 million. An IMG source valued it at $10 million tax-free, but a close friend told Golf Digest's Alan Shipnuck it was significantly north of that. Not quite 20, but close. That same friend added, "He's trying to weigh the risk of coming back. The way he put it to me was, if I take one swing on tour, the policy is voided." In May 2012, Anthony Kim withdrew from the Wells Fargo Championship after shooting a 74, citing tendinitis in his left arm. 6 weeks later, he underwent Achilles surgery and never played another PGA Tour round. That sudden disappearance sparked one of golf's greatest mysteries. Had Kim collected on his multi-million-dollar disability insurance policy? Was he truly injured, or had he simply chosen to walk away? AK's not injured, one friend told Golf Digest's Alan Shipnuck in 2014. "He can play, his swing looks good, his health isn't the issue." Phil Mickelson later said he'd seen Kim practicing at the Madison Club in early 2013, but soon after, Kim vanished completely. Friends stopped hearing from him. His agency, IMG, rarely made contact. Even bartenders in his favorite Dallas spots said they hadn't seen him in years. By 2014, Kim had become golf's Yeti, a legend of sudden fame and unexplained absence. For nearly a decade, the sport's most intriguing comeback story remained untold. Then, in March 2024, Kim reappeared. He joined LIV Golf and sat down with David Feherty for his first interview in over 10 years. "I'm not at liberty to talk about the details of the settlement," Kim said carefully. "Public opinion is that I took the money and ran, but that wasn't the case. I had multiple surgeries in a few years. My body's still not what it used to be." He revealed he'd endured shoulder surgeries, hand surgery, and a spinal fusion, the same procedure Tiger Woods had in 2017. The Achilles tear, he said, was only the beginning. But his physical pain was matched by deeper personal struggles. "I was around bad people," Kim admitted. "Scam artists. When you're 25 or 30, you don't see the snakes living under your roof. Through the grace of God, I'm here to tell my story." Kim described his addictive personality and how he isolated himself for years, living quietly with 6 dogs and 2 monkeys. In February 2025, he marked 2 years of sobriety, revealing he had nearly been unable to walk into rehab. "I used drugs and alcohol to numb the pain," he confessed. "I was using even during tournaments." He admitted he had contemplated suicide daily for nearly 2 decades, even at the height of his fame. Now 40, Kim credits his wife Emily and daughter Bella with saving his life. "I wake up grateful every morning," he said. His LIV Golf comeback drew headlines but little success. Across 2 seasons, he failed to score a single point and was relegated in 2025. Still, Kim posted defiantly, "My season may be over, but y'all will be seeing me again." Anthony Kim's story is no longer about trophies or talent. It's about survival, redemption, and the long road back from silence.